Imagine a world where life was simpler, quieter, and slower. A world before the hum of machines and the roar of engines. This was the pre-industrial era, where manual labor and handcrafted goods dominated daily life. But everything changed in the 18th century, when England underwent a transformation so profound that it altered the course of history forever. This is the story of the Industrial Revolution, a period of immense change that paved the way for the modern world. The dawn of the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution began in England around the 1760s and spanned over a century, leading to dramatic changes in society, economy, and technology. But why did this groundbreaking era start in England? To understand this, we need to dive into the various factors that set the stage for this monumental shift. Natural resources, the backbone of industrialization. England was blessed with abundant natural resources, particularly coal and iron. Coal was essential for powering the new steam engines, and iron was needed to build machines and infrastructure. The availability of these resources played a crucial role in England's ability to industrialize. The vast coal fields and regions, such as South Wales, Yorkshire, and the Midlands provided the necessary fuel to power factories, railways, and ships. Iron ore deposits in areas like the Forest of Dean and Cumbria supplied the raw material for construction and machinery. Agricultural revolution, feeding the industrial beast. Another crucial factor was the agricultural revolution, which occurred in the century preceding the Industrial Revolution. Innovations, such as crop rotation, selective breeding, and the introduction of new crops like the turnip and clover led to increased food production. These advancements not only supported a growing population, but also freed many people from agricultural work, providing a labor force for the emerging factories. Enclosure acts, which consolidated small landholdings into larger farms, increased efficiency but displaced many rural workers, pushing them towards urban centers in search of employment. The power of empire, global trade, and capital. England's vast colonial empire also played a significant role in its industrialization. The colonies provided raw materials, such as cotton from America and India, and they created markets for manufactured goods. This global trade network fueled economic growth and provided capital for industrial investments. The profits from the slave trade and plantation economies were reinvested into industrial enterprises, creating a cycle of wealth that spurred further development. Additionally, the availability of cheap raw materials reduced production costs, making British goods competitive in global markets. Innovations in textile manufacturing. The Industrial Revolution was marked by a series of groundbreaking inventions, particularly in the textile industry, which was the first to be transformed. In 1764, James Hargreaves invented the spinning jenny, a device that allowed one worker to spin multiple spools of thread simultaneously. This invention drastically increased the efficiency of textile production and reduced the labor required. The steam engine, a catalyst for change, but perhaps the most iconic invention of the Industrial Revolution was James Watt's steam engine. Perfected in the 1770s, Watt's steam engine provided a new, reliable source of power for factories, mines, and transportation. Unlike water power, which was limited to locations near rivers, steam engines could be used anywhere coal was available. This flexibility allowed for the expansion of industrial activities beyond riverbanks, facilitating the growth of cities and factories. The rise of factories and urbanization. With these advancements, factories sprung up across England, leading to rapid urbanization. Cities like Manchester, Birmingham, and Liverpool became industrial powerhouses, attracting thousands of workers seeking employment. The shift from rural to urban living marked a significant change in society. In 1801, only about 20% of the British population lived in urban areas. By 1851, this figure had risen to over 50%. The dark side of the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution was not without its dark side. Workers, including children, toiled in harsh conditions for long hours with little pay. Factories were dangerous places, with little regard for worker safety. Accidents were common, and the use of child labor was widespread. Children as young as 5 were employed in factories and mines, often working 12 to 16-hour days under grueling conditions. Social reforms and labor movements. Figures like Robert Owen, a Welsh textile manufacturer and social reformer, advocated for better working conditions and education for workers. Owen implemented progressive practices in his own mills, such as reducing working hours, improving housing, and providing education for workers' children. His model communities, such as New Lanark in Scotland, demonstrated that industrial success could be achieved alongside social welfare. Transportation revolution. Connecting the nation. The Industrial Revolution also revolutionized transportation. The construction of canals, improved roads, and the advent of the railway network transformed how goods and people moved across the country. Canals, such as the Bridgewater Canal, opened in 1761, facilitated the transport of heavy goods like coal and iron, reducing costs and increasing efficiency. Global impact, spreading industrialization. The impact of the Industrial Revolution extended far beyond England. It set the stage for industrialization in Europe and America, leading to global economic and social changes. Countries like Belgium, France, and Germany followed England's lead, developing their own industries and infrastructure. The United States, with its vast natural resources and entrepreneurial spirit, rapidly industrialized in the 19th century, becoming a major economic power. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Industrial Revolution. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating stories from history. See you next time as we continue to explore the events and innovations that have shaped our world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Industrial Revolution. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating stories from history. See you next time as we continue to explore the events and innovations that have shaped our world.